Hey guys, and welcome back to Game 3 of the World Series between the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Houston Astros. If you want to get all of our pick content, you can check that out over at stumpthespread.com, linked down in the video description, and be sure to click that subscribe button on our YouTube channel. Pivotal game here heading into Game 3 with the series tied at 1 game apiece. Been very competitive thus far. Houston coming into Game 3 on their home field, sitting as favorites at about minus 130, right in about that range on the money line, with the over-under sitting at about 8.5 runs. In this video, we're going to be giving our take on who we think is going to be the better betting value straight up to win this Game 3 outright. Right now, series sitting at 1 game apiece, been very competitive thus far. Dodgers winning Game 1 by a final of 3-1. Houston coming through in a very exciting Game 2 by a final of 7-6. Very exciting World Series thus far. You couldn't ask for a better matchup in terms of the two best teams that we've seen throughout the entire regular season in baseball heading into the postseason. And I was actually a bit surprised considering the fact that it seems like almost every expert and analyst was saying that the Dodgers were going to win this series either quickly or in an extended series. Not a whole lot of love was given to Houston's side, which I found surprising considering the fact that both of these teams, very similar resumes in terms of what they did throughout the regular season. We felt that Houston had a tougher path to get to the World Series going through the Red Sox and the Yankees, while the Dodgers, not an easy path by any means, but slightly more manageable going against the Diamondbacks and Cubs. And also Houston, you just encapsulate the whole picture of what they were able to do this year in terms of their offensive production and the fact that this is going to be a warm weather World Series, which tends to kind of shift things a little bit more over to the offense than what a cold weather World Series would be. We felt like Houston was actually going to have a really great shot at going on to win this World Series. Also, just not having all the pressure and expectations that the Dodgers have in Los Angeles, and with everyone seemingly predicting them to go on to win the World Series. And right now, Houston earning that home field advantage back with getting that road win in Game 2. And Houston been tremendous on their home field thus far in the postseason. Their home field advantage was a big difference maker in their series, both against the Red Sox and Yankees. They have yet to lose on their home field thus far in the postseason. It's kind of interesting. Houston was a team that was outstanding on the road throughout the regular season, and of course pretty good on their home field, but it seems like they've just been able to take things to the next step in terms of what they've been able to do on their home field in the postseason. So the pitching matchup that we're getting here in Game 3 is going to be Yu Darvish versus Lance McCullers Jr. Yu Darvish has been a great addition to this rotation for the Dodgers, on the year posting a 3.86 ERA, 209 strikeouts, just a 1.16 whip. Thus far in the postseason, Darvish has made 2 appearances, both on the road against Arizona and Chicago. His first outing, he went 5 innings against Arizona, giving up 2 hits, 1 earned run, 0 walks, 7 strikeouts, and then on the road against the Cubs, going 6 1/3 innings, giving up 6 hits, 1 earned run, 1 walk to 7 strikeouts. So Darvish showing on the biggest stage that he can get the job done and perform very effectively. Houston, they're going to be countering today with a youngster, 24-year-old righty, Lance McCullers Jr., who has been an effective piece in this rotation for the Astros this year. He made 22 starts throughout the regular season, with a 4.25 ERA, a 1.3 whip, 132 strikeouts. Not having quite the year that Yu Darvish was able to have, but certainly a steady piece in this rotation nonetheless. He's made 3 appearances thus far in the postseason, been very effective. In his last outing, which came at home against the Yankees, Lance was able to go 4 innings, giving up 1 hit, 0 earned runs, 1 walk to 6 strikeouts. So he was absolutely dealing in his last outing and his only home start thus far of the postseason. And then also his outing prior to that, which is on the road against the Yankees, he went 6 innings, giving up just 2 hits, 1 earned run, 2 walks to 3 strikeouts. So Lance is coming off back-to-back very strong showings. He should have a lot of confidence and momentum coming in to this World Series start, but given the fact that he's a little bit younger than Darvish, you always have to take that into consideration. Sometimes the biggest stage for these younger guys can be a little overwhelming, while Darvish, he's kind of been there, done that. You know a bit more what you're going to be getting out of the Dodger starter. But the one thing that LA fans should be worried about is this Houston offense. They were clear-cut, top-tier offensive team throughout the regular season, ranking first in all of baseball in runs, batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage. Now coming back home to a field where They're very comfortable, and they've had a ton of success thus far in the postseason in getting the job done. And that's factored certainly into this money line, where Houston is actually somewhat significant favorites here, even though they don't have the starting pitching matchup advantage. But just to head right on into it here, we feel like the better betting value today is actually going to be on the Dodgers side of things, given the fact that you know what you're getting with Yu Darvish. He's been very successful thus far in the postseason. And the Dodgers probably feeling like, they let an opportunity go in Game 2 to get up 2-0 in the series, knowing that they now have to pick up a win in Houston, going to be fighting tooth and nail every chance they get here in Houston to try to get one of those wins back, to try to shift the home field back to their side of things. We feel like this is going to be another very competitive matchup, but given the fact that we do side with the Dodgers in terms of this pitching matchup, we are going to go ahead and side with the road team again here, taking LA as slight underdogs at about plus 120 on the money line as our Game 3 World Series pick. And again, guys, to get all of our picks, you can check those out over at stumpthespread.com, linked down in the video description, and be sure to click that subscribe button on our YouTube channel. Thanks for stopping on in, and we hope to see you guys in future videos. Bye.